let's wind this thing up a little bit, see what we got going on here. All right, here we go. Hey everybody, Jim from County Corvette. I've got a 66 427 390. It's a real black car with a saddle interior, and I can't even begin to tell you how rare that is. So don't take my word for it. Look at the numbers. This thing is rare. Now, that's just where it starts. It's a beautiful original body. It is an original engine, not a numbers matching restamp, original numbers matching engine from the factory. So that's a big deal. Most of you watching this video probably understand what that means. Matching numbers doesn't mean original. This is original. So the car's got incredible original integrity. Now, this car was restored I think almost 15 years ago now. But it was well done, complete body off. I've got all the pictures. The car was really well done, but it was also a really nice car to start with. Original dash pads, a lot of original, interior integrity. I think the original mileage, yeah, it was 60,000. I believe that's the original mileage on this car, because this dash, the gauge assembly, that's not been altered, and that really speaks volumes of the car. So take it for what it's worth. I can't make that assertion that it is 100% original mileage, but I do believe it is. Everything kind of adds up on the car, but it's been body off restored and driven a good bit over that period of time. It is not an original side exhaust car. It's been added. These are reproduction knockoff wheels. But it also has aftermarket air conditioning, and it is ice cold. So that makes it a really high-end driver. Now, as far as value goes, these things are all over the map, but an NCRS high level, I would say like a 98 plus car. Well, let's call it a 97 to 98 would be in the $150,000 range on a car like this. That's what they're bringing. That's what I'm getting. 99 plus, you're talking $200,000 car. But to get to that level, you've got to have original everything in it. But this car's got a lot of great original integrity. And we have gone through it. It did need some brake work. It had been sitting for a while, so we went through the fuel system, we went through the brake system, and some other odds and ends here and there. And put a lot into it to make it a County Corvette car. So with all that said, it's a turnkey, ready to go car. It looks great. The paint's not perfect on it. Again, it's been driven, it's been out on the road, had a couple touch-ups, here and there. And they weren't, those chips came from the car sitting in the garage, because there's a couple on the deck here, just stupid things that happen when a car is in storage and you have kids around and God knows what else. So let's take this thing out for a ride and let me show you what it does. Okay, this thing's not really warmed up yet, but it'll warm up quickly. Now, I didn't mention, this is a power steering and power brake car from the factory, which is really a beautiful thing. It just makes it so nice to drive. Now, this engine and transmission and drivelines all been properly rebuilt. I can feel it. I have pictures of everything that was done. So I've got some decent restoration documentation on this car, which is always really nice to have. But this transmission feels really good. Original clock works as it should with the factory movement in it. There, it goes down the road nice. Now we just put new tires on this. The tires I had on it had good tread and all that, but they were done when the restoration was done and too old for me to pass for inspection. Now that drives some people crazy, but you know, it's just the way we have to operate as a business. And it's just not an option. So something's aged like that, we're obligated to do that. And not to mention, you know, of course, these tires get flat spotted, and the car feels clunky when you drive it, and it's something we have to do. So this thing's nice and smooth now, feels great, idles great. I have the air on, it's blowing nice and cold, feels amazing, and always cool driving a convertible with the AC on. But this is a car you could drive distance, you know, you could really be comfortable in this car with your honey. So think about that too. This is more than just a car that, you know, you'd take for short trips. This is something you could drive a couple hours and be comfortable. You could already drive down to the Jersey Shore from, you know, our Philadelphia area. It's a couple hour drive. You could do that no problem in this car. And it's a 390, so it behaves. It's, you know, just starting to get up to temp here, and you can run pump gas in it, so it's got a lot of advantage, and it still has that great sound, and you got a big block. All right, let's wind this thing up a little bit, see what we got going on here. All right, here we go. That's right up to 5,500 RPM. Doesn't miss a beat. This thing feels great. All right, what a nice, smooth, great running car this thing is. This thing just does everything it's supposed to do, and with air conditioning that's ice cold. It's actually getting a little cold on my legs, but yeah, this is a great car. In the price point this thing is at, I can't imagine it'll be around too long. There's so few cars out there that are in this kind of condition, let alone in this color combination. This is a rare car. So I really urge you to check this thing out. It's a real privilege to get a car this nice, and I wish I had 100 more, because I'd have 100 great sales in very short order. So yeah, this is a good one, folks. And we'll take a trade, you know, let us know what you got. But yeah, I wouldn't snooze on this one. Not at all. Well, hit that subscribe button too for us. We have a lot of great inventory that comes in all the time. We got a huge customer base. We've been at it for 35 years. We have a lot of original clients, still customers. Cars have come and gone, but we've kept the customers, and that's our business model, and it works well, because we get cars like this that other dealers they're just not going to get access to. So thanks for watching our video, and hope to hear from you soon.